All right, so every year the fishing and outdoor industry puts out their latest and greatest products at an event called iCAST. Well, if you're like me and couldn't make it to iCAST this year, but might have followed along online, you might have had a little iCAST FOMO. So based on all that I saw online and from following along people I knew that were at iCAST, these are the products that I am most jacked about from iCAST 2021. We're going to talk about them next.
Here's your shot.
Holy fucking fish, bud.
I'm Sean Ritter. I love the outdoors, hunting, fishing. I work a hectic, not traditional job, and I love being a dad. This is my outdoor journey and how I manage my time. I'm here to help you rethink your time and join me, Return to Wild.
Hey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel or returning, glad to have you. My name is Sean Ritter. A lot of times we talk about being a crazy, hectic dad. In fact, right now it's like 5:30 at night and I'm leaving to go work on a Saturday. The work that I'm doing is a stage intro for a concert. It's a weird job that I do. Anyway, finding time to get out hunting and fishing is tough to do, and I know there's a lot of people that are in the similar situation. That's what this channel is all about. Finding ways to take advantage of the time that you have and kind of showing how I go about things in my journey, Return to Wild, as we call it. So if you like outdoors, hunting, fishing, give me a like. Go ahead, smack it now, or subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you join this community of outdoors men and outdoors women on our journey to enjoy the great outdoors. So I mentioned iCAST 2021. I couldn't make it. Followed along a lot online, and this is the big event that companies put out their latest and greatest products, whether it's electronics, fishing, tackle, anything. There's a few of them to me this year that jumped out as, oh, they're awesome. You know, a lot of products that came out are kind of just rehashes of old products in different colors, but there's some companies I think that did some above things. We'll start with some electronics. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about actually was released around the Bassmaster Classic, and that's Humminbird finally joining the live imaging with their Mega Live. Now, they've had the Mega 360 out for over a year, but this is actually taking exactly what Garmin Panoptix or Lowrance and their Active Target have done, where you can literally see fish, see structure, and see this all in real time. Like, you can watch your lure and watch fish respond to it and take your lure. And it's great to see the Humminbird finally got themselves in the game. They've kind of been behind with Panoptix and, you know, what Lowrance has had out for a long time. I'm glad what they did is they're going with the same 20-degree cone that the other manufacturers have had, so everything's kind of the same. It retails for $14.99 in its addition to your head units. So the Apex and the Solix, it fits all of those. Also the Helix 8 through 15s, either in Gen 3 or Gen 4. So that's the Humminbird Mega Live, cool new product from Humminbird. All right, and sticking in electronics, this for my fellow ice anglers, you know, that have been looking to up their game. Again, talking about the live imaging being the big thing. Garmin releasing a live scope bundle for ice fishing. So this is an all-in-one in the box. Before, you've had to buy the head unit, you've had to buy your, you know, Panoptix stuff, you've had to kind of piece things together. This, they're literally putting in one perfect package box. So you've got the full live scope with both down and forward imaging. It's paired up with an EchoMap UHD 93 touchscreen electronics. Again, 200 feet in any direction you can see with this. It's got a built-in mapping software, so it's got the Lakeview maps that are included with it, and it comes with the actual like stand that you put the transducer on that you can set in your ice hole. Another cool thing they've added, a lithium battery with it. So literally everything all in one box. It's the Garmin Live Scope bundle for ice fishing, retailing $27.99. I know it's expensive, but the fact that you can literally have this and use it everywhere, then take the head unit, take all, then you can put it on your kayak and do everything at the same time. I think it's a really great value of not having to buy multiple things if you're someone that does ice fishing and wants to take advantage of having that live imaging. Check it out, Garmin Live Scope bundle. I believe it actually got like best of show in the electronics category this year. All right, now we're gonna move out of electronics and go to an area that I think is important for any angler. And I know you can get a pair of glasses for, you know, 20 bucks at a Walmart. Polarized lenses are great, but Costa Del Mar, Costa, however you want to say it, they've come out with the new Untangled collection. All right, now this isn't just like redesigning them. What's really cool is these are actually made of recycled fishing nets. All right, 97% recycled fishing net, 3% is like the other polymers that go with it to keep it together. But I don't know if you know this, but fishing nets are seriously one of the most harmful plastics that are found in the oceans, in our waters, and the fact that they've been able to team up and get some of these out of the water and then turn them into sunglasses, it's awesome. They all come with their 580 glass lenses. I've been rocking mine. That's all I wear. I'm not associated with them. I just absolutely love them. I think they're the best as far as sight and everything. Do a ton of sight fishing. But the Costa or Costa Untangled collection, they've got like one for females, and then there's the Santiago, the the Pargo, and the Antilli. So they retail about $220. Again, steep for a pair of sunglasses. I'll tell you, these tuna alleys that I'm rocking, I've had for 6 years. If you take care of them, rock the nerd strap, they can last you a long time. And glasses are, to any angler, like boots to a construction worker. It's a pretty important thing. All right, now let's talk baits. There's 2 baits that I'm excited, well, really kind of 3. One of them is not necessarily something new. Berkley last year rolled out with their Max Scent baits, which absolutely took the world by storm. I know flatworms are almost impossible to find after the MLF went and destroyed a bunch of bass up by me in Sturgeon Bay with them, but it's a really great technology. I love the baits. I think they have a different texture to them that fish really enjoy. But now Berkley adding 2 new designs to it, really targeted towards people that use Ned rigs. Again, smallmouth fishing, Ned rigs are a huge thing. They've added the Lil General, which is 2 3/4 inch stick worm, intended specifically for Ned worms. Those are awesome. Additionally, they've added what they're calling the Lil Trooper, which is basically just a mini crawfish. So it's 2.5 inches, set for a Ned rig. You can cast them out, slow reel them, you can kind of pop them, however you want to fish them, but they've got the Max Scent technology, which puts out the scent into the water, and I think has the amazing feel that fish just kind of, when they get them in their mouth, they're more apt to keep them in their mouth than quick spitting them. So Berkley coming out with 2 new baits in their Max Scent line. Super excited about those. But the bait I'm most excited about, I've been watching for a long time. They didn't roll it out till iCAST, but I've known it was coming. I think if anyone follows some professional anglers, you may have seen something about this, but it is another bait from Berkley. It's not a Max Scent, but it is what I think is going to be a largemouth killer. I'm digging on this bait, and that's the Berkley Gilly. Now, this is the soft bait that was designed by Mike Iaconelli along with Berkley. It's loaded with the power bait flavors in it. It actually won Best of Show at iCAST this year. I had said before iCAST even started, I'm like, this bait I think is going to be Best of Show, and it did win it because it is awesome. It's a swim bait. It's drop shot. You can literally fish it in so many ways. Whether you want to rig it sideways, weightless, you want to rig it wacky, you want to put it on a jig head. Again, I mentioned drop shotting it. There's so many different ways. Mike Iaconelli's been showing all the different ways you can rig it on his socials over the last couple of weeks. So this bait is going to come in 3 different sizes. It's got a 90 millimeter, a 110 millimeter, and a 130 millimeter. They're going to retail, I believe, around $649 or $749 a package. With the smallest size, the 90 millimeter, you're going to get 5 baits. You'll get 3 baits with the 110 and 2 baits in the 130. I can't wait to put this thing on and just run it like a swim bait through some weed beds. I mean, if you fish largemouth or you fish in a state that you can catch a bluegill, hook a bluegill on and use it as bait like we can here in Wisconsin, I know through the ice late season, the best bait for catching big pike is a bluegill that you might catch and throw in your tip up. This bait is going to be so awesome. Again, it's the Berkley Gilly, won Best of Show. Seriously, this thing's going to be a crusher. All right, before I get to the venue here, the game changer for me of iCAST is, again, another product that got unveiled around Bassmaster Classic, and that's, if you're a kayak angler like me, or looking to get into kayak angling, or anything of that sorts, Hobie, they're kind of the big dog. They're the Cadillac of kayaks, or, you know, that's kind of how they're thought of anyway. Again, I love my Lightning Strike, but Hobie coming out, let's let this road noise go away. Terrible highway. Get this fixed or something. Oh, that's better. All right. So what I'm saying, Hobie and the Hobie Mirage Lynx. This is fishing kayak meets stand-up paddleboard. It only weighs 45 pounds. So as far as loading and unloading, it makes it so literally anyone can do it. That is so light compared to normal fishing kayaks. I know my Lightning kayak weighs like 82 pounds without anything on it. It's heavy, and when you can make it smaller, lighter, and more accessible to people, I think it's awesome. Of course, the price tag on it, $26.99 MSRP, but when you pair that up against Pro Angler 12 without the 360 drive, so just the regular 180 forward reverse, that retails like $38.99. I mean, it's a pretty good value. And then if you really want to go against the other new product that Hobie rolled out, Mike, Ike, and Ellie designed a special Ike Pro Angler 14 that retails at like $52.99. Now, of course, that comes with the Guardian retractable transducer mount. It's got a bunch of flammable boxes already loaded in it, some extra features, kind of the cool paint job and stuff on it. But this Hobie Mirage Lynx, I think, you know, as far as the compatibility of stand-up paddleboards / fishing kayak, and for the weight, it's pretty awesome, and I think gonna be a game changer. So there you got it. That is my list of products that I am most excited about. Came out at iCAST in 2021. What is yours? Is there a product that you saw that you're excited about? You're like, I love this. Drop a comment. I want to know what it is, because, you know, as these products start to roll out, we buy them, right? I want to know what you're loving, of what maybe I should look at picking up and adding to my kayak. So comment below product that you're most excited about in 2021, and I gotta go get on stage here, and by the way, tomorrow I'm going out fishing again. Can't wait. Wish I had some of those gillies though. Anyway, y'all are not gonna believe this. I just rolled up. The traffic to get to where I'm going. Oh my goodness. Well, it's nice to be out doing things, right? Love if you give me a like, comment again below, like I mentioned, and please subscribe. It really does a lot. Goes a long way, if nothing else. Pop a like button. You stuck around this far. Give it a like. Can't wait to see you on the next one. We'll catch you then. This traffic would move. Man. Hope I'm not late.